Good morning, Mr. Hugo. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. What about you?
I'm
You're
good,
being
thank
busy.
you.
You're
Yeah,
always
very
the one I
busy.
see you.
I'm off to San Francisco on Saturday, and we're presenting at the Helica Avalanche demo day, which is happening at GDC, which is Gaming Developer Conference in San Francisco, and we're going to be demoing Predictfully to a whole load of potential investors, and it's like a Shark Tank environment. So really, really excited, and a little bit nervous. And I've just been building out the deck that I'm going to take people through and thinking about how we're going to be talking to them. So yeah, it's good. It's good. It's busy, and I'm looking forward to it. Also, never been to San Francisco before, so I'm not there for very long, but I'm looking forward to having a little look around while I'm there.
That's cool. I've been once, and you should definitely go to the Golden Gate Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is like the must see. You will have
Yeah,
some time to visit it.
yeah.
And yeah, San
I
Francisco is
think
really cool.
I think Golden Gate Bridge. So I've got like 4 things I want to achieve. Well, apart from the obvious, like 4 things I'd like to see. I'd like to go to Golden Gate Bridge. If there is any time, I'd quite like to go to Alcatraz. I would like to go in a self-driving cab, and I think I'd also like there's a really cool like hill in San Francisco that you have to like go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you have to like go side to side to go up it, and I think I'd like to go visit that. But apart from that, looking forward to going, locking in, really focusing. I met with a few members of the Avalanche, so AVAX team yesterday. So I'm looking forward to meeting them out there as well in person. It'll be the first time I've met them in person since the AVAX conference last year in London. And yeah, it should be really good. So fingers crossed we win the grand prize. But regardless of what happens, it's a really, really good exercise to get out there and showcase the platform and talk about our vision for fan engagement using Predictfully. So yeah, and fan engagement indeed. There's been lots of chat in the Telegram group for Predictfully. There's been a lot of really interesting games on. So before we get going, I've put a link down in the bottom. You can see it down in the bottom left-hand corner of your viewing device. Predictfully.app. Go set up an account, come join the Telegram, give us a follow, collect some points, and you can make those predictions for free using your points. There's also the opportunity, the ability to deposit AVAX, and we've got some AVAX markets. We've actually got 5 AVAX markets live right now, which is great. But you can also play for free. So I would recommend anyone go do that and follow along with what we're doing, because we have a great community we're building, and also a number of exciting markets that are taking place at the moment. Hugo, talk us through it, because we've got a few to resolve today, yeah?
Yeah, we got a few to resolve today, I think. But I think yeah, I didn't make a market for Wolves against Liverpool.
I know.
Because I thought it was like too easy for Liverpool. They're not doing that well, but against Wolves,
Yeah. So
this is like
did we
giving
not even
away.
have, we didn't even have a points market for it?
No, we didn't. I thought it was like an easy one. I make like a top list always from like the big games. I thought
Yeah.
like this won't be a big game for
Yeah.
for yesterday. I will first look for that one. Let me get football EPL.
Yeah.
We had the Leeds Sunderland game.
Okay.
I
Which
thought
was
that would be a
well, it's a
I
tight
thought that would
game.
be it was a tight game. They both played quite well, but
Yeah.
at the end, it was a win for Sunderland.
Yeah.
I didn't fully watch it. I saw some highlights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, I thought that would be a bigger game with some more engagement than the Liverpool Wolves because Liverpool should win. But
Yes.
yeah, I think we talked about it in the chat today. Like I will quickly for everyone put a stand here at my screen
Yeah.
to the Premier League stand. Share this tab instead
Yeah,
because
here we
what
go.
because
Can you zoom in on that a little bit, Hugo? Because I can't see
yeah,
it.
I
Yeah,
think
there we go.
the people on the downside are here, and
Yeah.
they're quite close.
Yeah.
The Premier League has 38 games in total, so
Correct.
Wolves have 8 games left. In 8 games, they could probably get in a maximum of 24 points.
Yeah.
So are they already relegated?
I think they are.
Because
I saw
yeah,
someone in the group earlier was crazy. I think it was Faraz who said, what did he say? Hey, Medusa, by the way. Hey. Medusa saying hello. I saw Faraz in the group saying that he thinks that Wolves will take at least 15 points from their final games. Crazy. They've only taken 16 in 30 games. So I can't see that. But they have just taken 6 out of 6. So who knows? It would be
yeah,
exciting. I personally think Wolves have left it too late. I think that Burnley are not showing enough form to be able to recover either. And I think the final place is out of West Ham, Forest, and Spurs. And I think if Leeds lose one more, I think they could get sucked into it too, because Leeds look like they're having a really poor run of form.
yeah. But then like Wolves, I mean, there is still a chance.
Yeah.
Can I if I go on here?
Dude, don't get me
see
wrong.
here?
I would love to see them do it, but I don't think anyone's ever done it from that position before. Ever. So I'd be so surprised. The last really good like rescue mission in the Premier League, I think, was West Ham. And I'm going to age myself here, and I'm going to say, I think it was like maybe 2008 when they they Carlos Tevez playing for them.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think what happened. I think they won. It was crazy. They won something like, let me have a quick look here, because it was considered football's most controversial like transfer deal, because they signed Tevez and Mascherano, and it was 2006, not 2008. But when they signed them, they weren't actually owned by another club. They were owned by an agent. It was the weirdest thing, and it should never have been allowed. So these two players who were amazing went from Corinthians in Brazil to West Ham United. The following season, Tevez was at Manchester United, and Mascherano, I think, went on to play for Liverpool and then Barcelona. So like they were world-class players. And what happened is they went to the team, and that team went on, West Ham went on an absolutely unbelievable end of season run of form, scored loads of goals and kept them up. And it sent Sheffield United down instead. And then there was this huge thing where, because it actually was in breach of the rules, Sheffield United should have stayed up. There was this whole like legal battle. It was awful, really. But yeah, it was crazy when it happened. But I don't know how big a recovery that was. They were 10 points behind, in 17th place at the beginning of March. So that's now. So how far behind are Wolves now?
I just got up the. Let me see. Wolves are on Forest, so they are like 17th. They're 11 points behind.
So they're 11 points behind.
But look at the screen now. You see
Yeah.
the schedule for Wolves.
Yeah.
They play against Brentford.
Yeah.
They could win it. They have West Ham. They got Leeds. They got Spurs. They got Sunderland, Brighton, Fulham, and Burnley.
It's a pretty good run, isn't it? That's not bad at all. Yeah.
They don't have any big teams left. I mean, the biggest team of this is Brentford or Sunderland.
Yeah.
They could really do it.
Interesting. So they're 11 points behind early March, and West Ham were 10 points behind in early March, and they had to go on a run of 6 wins in 8 games to guarantee safety.
Yeah.
So that's how important it was. I cannot see that Wolves team winning 6 out of 8. I can't see it. I might be wrong, but I can't see it.
I mean, they're doing well. I think the spirit is a bit up. They got some dreams.
Yeah.
They don't have a hard schedule. This was like the period before was like harder, where they faced like Arsenal.
Very
they got
difficult.
point. They got Liverpool 3 points. 3 points against Aston Villa. Then they collapsed during Palace. Here they
Yeah.
lost Chelsea 0-0 to Forest, but it is still possible. I think it is not
Mm,
out of. I mean, it's not out of the way that they will do it. I mean, the chance is not that high,
yeah.
but I think they have a chance to pull it off.
I would love to see it happen. I
Yeah,
would love to see it happen.
it would be so cool. But then to continue, so we just
Mm.
did the Sunderland Leeds game where
Yep.
Sunderland won. We
Okay.
also had the market for Barcelona Atletico Madrid. I
Right.
think
There was a
the other
lot.
game.
Yeah, there was a lot of chatter about this in the group last night. So give me the context. Why was this game so important?
It is the semi-final of the Copa del Rey.
Mm-hmm.
And the last game, there was Atletico at home. They beat Barcelona 4-0. It was like really painful.
Yeah.
Barcelona didn't have any chance. They were like, really, this is our game, Atletico. And then they have like the return because that's always at the Copa del Rey. They do a return. But then, yeah, Barcelona really wanted to attack because the Copa del Rey is like a big trophy in Spain. People really want to win it. But then you have, of course, our lovely Diego Simeone, who doesn't like to attack. He even put out what someone sent a joke in the chat
Mm.
about it. Like he will, he said the reporter asked him, "How do you want to do the offside thing? How you want to tackle that? What's your plan?" And he said, "I don't need to tackle it. I want to attack." And
Yeah.
that is really what he, yeah, that is like what he wants to do. He doesn't care about football, but he cares about winning and
Mm-hmm.
going to the next round. And Barcelona played a strong game, so they had to do the remontada again, like they
Mm-hmm.
did against Liverpool in the past. But
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, it was really Atletico Madrid didn't create too many chances. They got like 7 shots, 0 big chances, and I think 2 of the shots were on target. Yeah, they only had 2 shots on target, and they
Yeah.
got 29% possession. That
It's
is really nothing.
crazy. But isn't that strange? Like, so they ended up losing 3-0, Atletico Madrid. So
Yeah,
they're 4-0 up after the first leg. You're 4-0 up. You're going to the Camp Nou, which is a difficult place to go. But to go there and just be like, I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to sit back and not concede 4 goals. They came close to messing up, man. They came close to
yeah,
messing up because this was 3-0 down after 72 minutes. All that needed to happen was they needed to concede one more goal with 30 minutes left to play, and they would have been it would have been extra time, penalties, and my money would have been all over Barcelona for that. So
yeah.
it was a very, very interesting tactic. Do we know who they now get in the final?
That will be tonight against Real Sociedad against Athletic Club. That is the
Mm,
game tonight. And
right.
let me check. Real Sociedad is 1-0 up, and they will be at home today, so probably it will be Real Sociedad. But I
Hmm.
think it is so funny. But also for Barcelona, like they got 2 goals in the first half. They got really, what did they do like at halftime? Should be like, we're now going to win. Let's put everything onto it. Then they
Hmm.
only scored like 1 goal.
Hmm.
Also, Atletico didn't play with Oblak because it is a cup game and they
Hmm.
give their second keeper a chance.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think it's interesting because the second, oh no, he also played the other game. Yeah,
I think Barcelona will win that cup. I don't know what the league looks like now. I haven't looked in a little while.
they
How's
are first, or
y-
it's like really close.
yeah, they're 4 points clear now. I
Oh,
think
they're
they'll win.
4 points clear
I think they'll win that too. But I think they'll get knocked out of the Champions League by Newcastle United.
now. You're telling you what you're dreaming of.
I am dreaming. No, I think they could win the treble. I truly do. I think they look good enough. They look
They
good enough.
cannot win the treble. The treble, they need to win the cup, and
Well,
they
yeah.
just got knocked out.
Oh, they got knocked out. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, they won't win that cup. What am I talking about? I think they could win the double. Sorry. I think they could win the league, and I think they could win the Champions League. We'll see.
Yeah,
Right. What else are we resolving?
we are resolving the Bulls against the Thunders.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check. It was a win for the Thunders. I think yeah, NBA is really heating up lately. They are going in the last phase of the season, so the teams
Mm.
really want to get their wins in because it gets really important for them.
Yep.
And they're like, even we got an Apex market for this weekend on the NBA. It will be our first NBA market. I
Amazing.
think it looks quite cool. We have the Spurs against the Rockets. They're both like really high up.
Yep.
I think in the past, I think the Spurs are favorites. No, the Rockets are favorites. My bad. I was like really. I'm looking into basketball a bit more, but I always have to think back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Spurs are favored, but like the Spurs are from the Western Conference, and the Rockets are from the also from the West, the Southeast. So it
Yeah,
will be
man.
interesting.
I don't know.
And
There's too much. This is basketball is one step removed for me. I really struggle. Like I find the sport fascinating to watch, but their format really blows my mind. And also, just living in Europe, all of the games happen while we sleep, so I don't really get to engage with it enough.
Yeah, I understand.
But still, and the NHL that went quite well. How did the market go that we did last week? We did
we did an Apex market on the Penguins against the Knights.
Yeah.
I think it was a good trade. We got in total. I can bring it up the market.
Yeah.
Because we already closed that one because we want
Yeah.
our people to get it as soon as possible.
Uh-huh.
And I think it was at some point. Oh no, it was quite an interesting game because the Knights are really favorites in this game.
Yeah.
And people thought like the Knights would easily win this, but the Penguins won 5-0 against them.
Okay. Oh wow! So
it was like really crazy. It was like
them.
they had no chance, and we got at some point during the game. It was like really high up the chance for Knights, and during the game someone was buying it up and got like all the shares to buy. Where like okay, the Penguins are winning.
They did. You pay attention, man. There's a real good arbitrage moment in the platform because we're still acquiring new users, etc. So but yeah, but really good. Cool. Well, I'm glad that one went well.
And also we got this market this weekend about Arsenal against Chelsea. I think what was quite interesting about it, because I was also watching the game and I was looking at like our people. I think a good thing, the big difference between prediction markets and more the like the old school, the gambling markets, where really with a bookmaker, is that they decide to out and not what people think. Because I was comparing a bit like what the prices are between all these things, and our people thought Arsenal wouldn't have a chance to win. It was like a 70-30, and you would get like so it was a 70-30, but the bookmaker had like a really different price on it.
It's interesting, isn't it? Odds versus PvP. You do get a lot of like I think in the build up to the sports matches, it's much more about like what people hope will happen because they know that they can trade in and out of the position during the match. It's really interesting to see how it works.
Yeah, it was really interesting. I was looking, I was like, ooh, why is it? I think that this is one of the times you really see, because I always see like few arbitrage, but this was really a market. We saw a lot of different opinions. I think in our chat, everyone was like, Arsenal will probably draw, maybe Chelsea win, but probably there will be a draw.
I will say this: I was not confident that that Arsenal, would win the Premier League. I now think, based on that performance, they have a really good chance. I think it is theirs to lose. I do think they have to play at the Manchester City Stadium, don't they, soon? So like before the end of the season, the two teams play. So that might actually become the defining game for the whole season. But I think Arsenal have got much more about them this season. I think they are capable of winning that league.
Yeah, that will be on the 18th of April. They play against City away.
Got you.
Because they are now currently 5 points clear, but City has played one game less, so they're probably 2 points clear, and that will be like the decision game if they both keep winning. They play each other first in the League Cup final.
Of course, League Cup final in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that will be the 22nd of March. So that's coming up, and then the most important game for both of them of the season
Yeah, for
will be
sure.
again when the 4th of April, of the 18th
And
of April.
they could meet in the Champions League also if they both
Yeah.
qualify. Like it is possible that they could meet there too.
But I think
Crazy.
Real Madrid will win.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I'm a
Right.
Madrid boy.
What do we have left?
Yeah, what do we have left? I think we resolved now all the markets, but we can go because on Monday we got around what was it? Almost 60 new markets.
Yeah.
And we got here for the Formula One, of course, is coming back this weekend.
Oh,
we got
yes.
Australia race.
I love the Formula One. I'm so pleased to see it back.
Yeah, I think we got markets for like the whole season. Who will be the drivers champion and who will be the constructor champions.
Great.
And then also especially for the race, which driver will win and will
Amazing.
Mercedes beat McLaren? Because
Great.
I think Verstappen is like a great driver.
Yeah. Yeah, me
But
too,
Red
man.
Bull is not doing that well. Like
No,
it
I
won't
agree.
be like that Red Bull will win, but I think Verstappen has a chance to win like the whole Formula One.
I was watching a show the other day on TV where they were talking about the new cars, and there is something about the McLaren car that they haven't quite figured out yet. Like the presenters, there's on the back of the car, there's like a little fin, like a little piece of plastic that they don't understand why McLaren have designed it that way, and they're all waiting to see, like in the proper like qualifiers, what that does for the downforce of the car. But a lot of people have got high expectations of McLaren. I have got high expectations of McLaren. I think they'll find it tough. I think people will come back at them, but I would like Norris to win, and I think McLaren can do it again.
Yeah, I think Norris has a chance to win the season.
Yeah,
but it will be hard. But also Mercedes is doing quite well. I think
Yeah.
Mercedes they are favorites currently.
So who's driving for them this year? Then it's Russell, isn't it? And who's the
Russell
other guy that drives them?
and
I forget who the other driver is with them
Is
after
it-
Lewis left.
Antonelli.
Okay, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exciting.
will be
And
interesting.
Hamilton's still at Ferrari. Are there any other
Yeah.
cool moves that I haven't heard about this year? I'm trying to think if there's anything interesting that's happened. Let me have a quick look.
No.
F1.
Yeah, I was also looking if they make. No, Hamilton is still at Ferrari.
I can't believe how quickly it's come back round, to be honest.
Yeah, and I
crazy.
mean, no, they got like a 4 months. They end always. I think the
Yeah.
last race this year will be the 6th of December. I looked already up.
Yep.
So yeah, but the only thing I always think is sad. The first race of the season will be at like in middle of the night for us.
Yeah,
It
I know.
Starts
I
at
know.
5 or
They
6
get
for me.
Australia out the way. I know. It's it's a great race. That's the thing. It's always been a really good race.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. Right, I'm just going to the Formula One thing now. I'm going to drivers. Okay, right. So let me just see if there's any new interesting people. There's lots of people I don't even know anymore.
Liam Lawson got
Yeah.
went to Red Bull.
Yeah, I'm
That
seeing
is
that.
a big thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And Lance Stroll still in there as well. I quite like watching him play. It would be great. Here we go. So yeah, we've got Gasly and Colapinto in for Alpine, Lance Stroll and Fernando Alonso. God, he's getting on now at Aston Martin. Hulkenberg also been around for a long time, and Bortoletto at Audi. So is that Audi team new? Have they taken over a new team, or were they in last year? Audi. I feel like that might be a new team. Like they've taken over. Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez.
Yeah, they make their debut.
Yeah, and Cadillac as well. Cadillac are in. So it's been a bit of a change around. And then Leclerc and Hamilton at Ferrari, Behrman and Ocon at Haas, Norris and Piastri obviously at the McLaren team, George Russell, Kimi Antonelli at Mercedes, and then the Racing Bulls, which is like the feeder team for Red Bull, is Liam Lawson and Arvid Lindblad, Max Verstappen and Isaac Hadjar. I don't know who Isaac Hadjar is. I've not seen him before, but they're at Red Bull Racing. And then Carlos Sainz and Alexander Albon at Williams. Great stuff. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be a really good season. I think we can definitely say that we will post a lot of markets about this year.
Yeah.
The other thing as well that I just wanted to touch on is that the two semi-finals for the ICC
Cricket.
cricket, T20 are happening today and tomorrow. So I think today it is South Africa, New Zealand.
Yeah,
and then
today
and then tomorrow it is England, India, and obviously India are the home team, and that's happening in Mumbai. That will be a carnival. I would love to go and see that. That'd be amazing.
yeah.
So
And
yeah,
Sunday is the
looking forward to
final.
that. Yeah, and then the final is on Sunday. I've got some really interesting news to tell you about, actually, Hugo, about something very exciting for Predictfully. But I can't tell you on air because it's not official yet, but it's something that we're working on in the background, and it would be very, very exciting for the platform.
I'm curious.
Yep. Right. Okay. Well, with that, then I think we'll finish up. Only 25 minutes today. That is us now until probably this time next week, maybe even another couple of days on top. So Hugo, I'm leaving you in charge. I'm off to San Francisco to go try win us some money and present prediction markets and Predictfully to a gaming audience in San Francisco. It will be a lot of fun. Any questions, please reach out as ever. Hugo will be in the Telegram holding the fort in my absence, and then we'll pick this back up next week, and we'll see if we can do maybe next Friday before the weekend.
Yes, we will. I think
Great.
it will be great, and I'm certain you will get us the money.
Oh, let's see.
There's not only trying, we're winning.
Yeah,
we only participate to win.
I agree. We are going there to win, but we're also going to go network and find some amazing people as well. So have a great weekend, everyone. Wish us luck, and I will see you all on the other side. Take it easy.
Yes.
Thanks, everyone. Ending stream.